Previously on 앨런웨이크, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
진실.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I
뭐야?
had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it.
I-
You went through another rough period.
Huh?
What?
Right
발작?
now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock
뭐야,
of
환자라고?
wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
뭐야, 그럼 혼자 지금 뭐 망상증 같은 거 걸린 거야? 설마?
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb.
아, 그
I
물속에
felt
빠진 거
like this was
구해줬네요,
happening to someone
얘가.
else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner
야,
here.
여러분. 뭐야 이거? 야, 문 열어.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
자, 저기 코에 반창고 같은 게 붙어 있는 거 보니까
For patients. Most of them aren't here right
내가
now.
얘가 때린 건데 그러면 그거는 환상이 아니라는 건데.
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this
아,
thing
지금
under
못
control
믿겠어.
if we work together.
구라치는 거 같은데.
This way, Alan.
야, 사실을 말해라. 지금 네 코가 지금 증거야, 증거. 어? 이 새끼야. 뭐야?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
뭐?
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be
그래,
lying.
거짓말이야.
The
그래.
influence of the drug he had given me. I had to fight not to believe his words.
거짓말하고
It's all in
있어.
your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
이 새끼 뭐 단어 선택만 그렇게 하면 뭐 믿어줄 줄 알아? 거짓말인 게 뻔히 보이는데 뭔 개소리야. 야.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan,
여기 왜
what
온
I'm
거야?
telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah. Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
아, 노래 잘한다. 더 크게, 더 크게, 더 크게.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
어? 얘네들은
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming.
그 식당에 있던 애들인데?
What a storm.
I hope
형제들.
it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the
Anderson
Anderson
형제.
brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well
중증치매?
cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
뭐야?
Hey, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
쟤들 뭐야 이거? 방으로
My head was
들어가십시오.
clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
그래, 앤더슨 쟤네들은 괜찮은 것 같은데.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a
The
hand here
doors were
later on,
locked.
Birch. The
Hartman
storm's
and the
bound to
nurses
make
would
you
have
a little
keys,
jumpy.
but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh, yeah. Here it comes.
나가자.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir.
원고.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are you? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't
헐.
one time.
Things
The crazy old
unraveling
fart hit her
fast,
hard.
aren't they?
If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
조사? 뭐야 이거?
The photo on the wall caught my
Oh.
attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing
저 납치범
outside
아니야?
the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper.
Now, Mrs. Wade.
Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me.
아, 앨리스랑 상담했던 그거구나. 이 새끼 진짜 안 돼. 못 듣는 분이야 이거.
Do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass.
베리?
Barry?
베리.
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me a real.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just.
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
거 봐 저거.
The dark presence will be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
뭐야. 아이고. 뭐야.
I needed light to get the possessed
그래.
bookshelves out of my way.
프레쉬. 발전기다. 가자. 야 잠깐만. 야, 빨리. 뭐야. 여기다. 조명탄. 에이씨. 여기. 원고. 뭐야. 여긴가? 엥? 뭐야, 저 뭐야. 저기 길을 뚫어주네. 나가자. 뭐야, 거기야. 안 열리네. 그렇지. 좋아. 땡큐. 가자. 베리. 프레시 내놔.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
진짜 주게? 야, 너는
Look at the house, Al.
아니 이걸 왜 줘? 아씨. 조명탄 건전지. 자, 정원을 빠져나가십시오. 어디로 가야 되지? 막혔네. 알았어. 뭐야 이거? 막혔잖아. 이쪽이네 그러면. Don't trust 에밀. 에밀 하트만인데 에밀을 믿지 마라 그러면은. 역시 하트만은 거짓말쟁이였어 그 새끼는. 건전지. 와, 이쪽인가? 아 뭐야, 이쪽 아니네. 이쪽이네 그러면. 뭐야, 여기도 아니잖아. 아 여기네. 이쪽.
If you can't move the channel, we'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting it. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day. You get 3 pills in the evening.
그 고릴라다. 그 고릴라.
You'll sleep like a baby.
야씨. 뭐야? 아 까마귀. 아니 저 조종탄이 없는데 근데 없어 조종탄이.
Move the channel. We turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes me sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. And then you'll sleep like a baby.
아 까마귀까지 신경 쓰면서 얘랑 싸워야 돼?
Life seems to be worse. That way we don't have any trouble, and I don't have to. We're all friends.
빨리. 가자. 정원을 빠져나가십시오. 빨리. 오 깜짝이야. 아 까마귀. 아 까마귀 먼저 죽이고 가야겠네.
Move the channel. We turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes me sad.
아씨.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm. You get 3 pills in the evening. And then you'll sleep like a baby. Life seems to be worse. That way we don't have any trouble, and I don't
뭐야. 아, 적극적이야 까마귀들이. 그래 장전 매너. 그래. 아이템 좀 주세요. 아이템. 그렇지. 샷건. 뭔고? 아, 건전지 없나? 아, 저 까만색 듣기 싫어. 아, 뭐야. 오씨. 아, 건전지가 없어. 이제 건전지 좀 주세요. 주렁탄. 자, 원고. 아이템. 자, 새로 오신 분들 다 반갑습니다. 이쪽이죠? 여기 못 따는 건데? 뭐야? 야. 잠깐만, 타임. 뭐야? 설마.